Hi, Becca C. Smith here, and today I'm going to talk about what I do that isn't writing to prepare for writing a book. It's October 31st. Happy Halloween, everybody! And it's the day before NaNoWriMo. And I'm pretty sure that I'm totally, completely prepared. But I feel like with NaNoWriMo you can never truly be prepared because it is what it is. I mean, you're writing 50,000 words in a month. That's a lot. I actually know writers that do that every month, and that's great. That's not how I am. I do write in spurts and I do write a lot, but writing 50K in a month, I mean, I have done it before, not during NaNoWriMo, but it is like one of those anomalies. It's not like a normal thing for me to do. And this month is going to be even more intense, I think, because I'm actually trying to hit 80K, maybe more, depending on how long my first draft is, because that's my goal for NaNoWriMo, is to finish the draft. So because there are dragons in my book, I am obsessed with all things dragons, and I am one of those types of people that likes immersion in order to prepare for writing a book. If you've watched my channel in the past and you follow me on Instagram, you know that I sew. One of the things that I did this year to prepare for my book that I'm working on is to actually make a bag that is themed with my book. Because if you've watched my other stuff, you know I make dragon bags. I started making these like 3 years ago, maybe even a little longer. It was during my Game of Thrones obsession. Although we're not going to talk about Game of Thrones. Anyway, I'll always love dragons no matter what TV show producers do to shows. My new book got me a resurgence of getting excited for dragons again. So I made a bag about my book because I needed a computer bag, and obviously my computer's not going to fit in my little dragon. But I wanted to have dragons, so I made a pattern and did these little mini dragons. And then I sewed them on the bag like they're climbing up it. And then this is the bag itself. The book is called Kilkeo Peak, and that's what this is. It's a volcano, and they're volcano mines. And then, of course, these are the 3 moons of Renkarta, the world that this is from. So this will help me because it'll just, every time I look over, when I'm at a Starbucks or I'm out and writing, whenever I look over, I'll be reminded of my book. That is why I love sewing. I mean, I don't just sew bags too to get inspired. Like if you look at my shirt that I'm wearing, I actually drew these dragons in the computer. I uploaded them onto the site Spoonflower, which makes fabric. And then I had it printed out in fabric, and then I made this shirt out of it. So I am fully dragoned for NaNoWriMo. Everywhere I look, there will be dragons. This I promise. One of the things I did this year was that I decided to make a map for my world. And I made a map last year, but I drew it like on paper and then I scanned it in, and I really needed to do it because I needed to know where everything was, and it's just nice having a map. But I really wanted to make a map that I could publish with the book, like good enough to publish, and mine definitely was not good enough to publish. I did some research on some map making programs. There's Incarnate, which is really good. It's free, but it didn't have a lot of the options that I wanted. And you have to pay $25 a year to kind of keep your licensing. Although if you do make a map during the $25, you can use it forever. It's not like you have to pay $25 every year just to use it if you're publishing with it. But I did use it to sort of figure things out and see if I liked it. But then I found this other program called WonderDraft, and it was perfect for me. I like this because it's a separate program. The thing about Incarnate is that you are on their website drawing and you can still save it and it's fine, and it is really good. I mean, the maps look amazing on Incarnate, so I'm not dissing that program at all. I wanted a little bit more freedom. I also like to draw with my Cintiq, so this was really good because it's just a separate program and it's $30, but it's $30 for life. You don't have to keep paying it every year. That's it. You own it. It's yours forever. And I like that much better. And it has an undo button. Oh, like, you know, when you're doing Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Oh, that is beauteous for me, especially when I'm drawing, because I always make mistakes. And about 3 hours it took to actually make the map. And when I was drawing it, I had the old map up just so I could see where everything was while I drew the new map. And I ended up being really excited about how it turned out. And it really got me in the mindset that I needed to be for writing. And so now I have it in my Scrivener file, so I can just make reference to it and look at it, and it looks so pretty. And what's nice about this is in the program, all I have to do is open it back up if I need to change a city, if I need to change a mountain range. I don't know why I would need to do that, but I can make changes anytime I want, all the way up until publishing. That's amazing to me because, you know, you never know, like maybe you don't like the name of a city. Even though I tried to do a Google search, some of them I admit I did not do a Google search. So if somebody suddenly tells you, oh, did you know your city is named after a drug, you know, or something, and it's just, you know, I do like that aspect, that I can just change it whenever I want. Another thing that I do is I like to make the book cover. Now, these aren't like the book covers that I'm going to publish with, of course. These are images that I have no rights to whatsoever. A conceptual cover, if you will. And it is nice on NaNoWriMo to see a cover. I don't have any footage of it because I forgot to record myself doing it, but anyway, you will see. I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It really sort of captures the mood that I'm going for. And so I'm really excited about that. There's one more thing I want to do in terms of sewing for NaNoWriMo. And that is, I bought this t-shirt off the NaNoWriMo site. And so I got an extra large. So it's super big. And then what I do is I usually, like when I go to Comic-Con or places like that, most of the really great t-shirts, it's changed. Her universe has changed a lot for women's fashion. But most of the cool t-shirts are men's t-shirts. So what I do is I buy the extra large and then I turn it into a girl's t-shirt. So I'm gonna try and do one of those fancy, you know, where they flip it on and then suddenly I'm wearing it. Okay, so here we go, and it's done. Basically, I just opened up the collar and made little princess sleeves. I wanted to be inspired for NaNoWriMo, so I'm super into like steampunk and stuff like that. So when they did the whole clockwork steampunky thing, I wanted to buy it. So now that I've got it, I feel like I'm obligated to win this year. All right, guys, well, good luck. I am going to be doing daily vlogs. So far, I've done that 2 years in a row, and it's a lot of work, but it's so rewarding because the best part of NaNoWriMo to me is connecting with everybody and sharing this journey of craziness with everybody. I will see you tomorrow on day 1. Bye.